I come to film me, look. We've got a proper camera, not a joke one that you got out of a Christmas cracker like you. Anyway, so...
He spent the past year talking to himself and filming himself on the adventure of a lifetime. Filmmaker Graham Hughes is on a quest to set a Guinness record by visiting every single country in the world without ever driving or taking a plane. 142 countries down, with about 50 more to go.
Most places I go to, I end up getting called cowboy or something along those lines by the local kids. But generally speaking, I mean, everyone's been great. People have been friendly all over the world to me. They've really helped me out. And the only problem I've ever had is really with African policemen.
Graham's now spent time in African jails, in Cape Verde, where he was taken for a people smuggler, and Republic of Congo, where he spent 6 days in a cell.
At one point they said, you know, this is after I've been in the cell for 3 days. They said, oh, what are you going to say about Congo? So I said, oh, I'll say Congo's great. And then they put me back in the cell for another 3 days. And I was thinking, this is not going to do much for the Congolese tourist board.
The 31-year-old says he wasn't thinking of the dangers in the run-up to his quest. He designed his record attempt around his talents: riding in buses, creative globetrotting, and living on the cheap. He travels light,
my backpack here,
raises money for charity, and follows a simple philosophy.
If you're American, you can't go to Mauritania, you can't go to Cuba. If you've got an Israeli stamp in your passport, you can't go to Arabic countries. If you've got a Malawi stamp in your passport, you can't go to Algeria. If you've got an Iraqi stamp, you can't go to Kuwait. The world's not open to everyone, but if it is open to you, you know, I think it's worth exploring.
14 months and 4 continents into his odyssey, Graham is heading from a bus terminal in Paris to Italy and on to North Africa and one of the world's most elusive spots.
Over to Tunisia here, this is Tunis, and then we get the train down to Sfax, and then we get a shared taxi to the border here, which is Libya, and that'll be country number 143. Take that, Colonel Gaddafi.
And from there, Central Asia and on, as far as he can get on 2 legs and a plan.